Hello and welcome to DYK or Did You Know Movies. Today we are taking a look at Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow, and if you stick around to the end, its surprising effect on popular films. Off we go. Several actors were requested by the studio to play Ichabod, including Daniel Day-Lewis, Liam Neeson, and even Brad Pitt. Johnny Depp was always Burton's first choice for the role, though. Traditionally, Ichabod Crane was not a very attractive man. Depp went as far as offering to add prosthetics to his face in order to make himself look ugly. Burton wanted to focus more on the personality traits that made him unattractive, such as his squeamishness and eccentricity. On the topic of Ichabod, he is fairly awkward when he first gets his horse Gunpowder. He has little riding experience, emphasized by the fact that he mounts from the right side of the horse, even though traditionally for the time he should mount from the horse's left. Depp heard that the horse that played Gunpowder was to be put down after filming, so he adopted the horse whose name was Goldeneye. Burton seems to always have his own unique visions for his movies, and this one is no exception. He had a particular idea for how he wanted the decapitations to happen. While not strictly realistic, he wanted the effects department to find a way to make the head spin before they eventually fell to the ground. The team did an excellent job by getting molds of all the victims' heads and creating a mechanism which would make it spin around. The skeletons were also created using electromagnets. This allowed the bodies to fall limp at the flick of a switch. Keeping on the topic of the beheadings, the late Michael Gambon, may he rest in peace, wanted to keep his prop severed heads. His intent was to send it to parties or interviews he was invited to, rather than showing up himself. Ultimately, he was not able to keep them. The filming took place in England, and the crew was unable to secure a cardinal they needed for some key scenes. Apparently, there was only one such cardinal in all of England at the time. In order to achieve the desired look, the crew attempted to pass off a pigeon. They dyed red and ruffled some feathers. While it wasn't what he originally wanted, Burton has been quoted saying it was the hardest thing on the whole film to get, but he actually loved the substitute pigeon. Christopher Walken, who plays the infamous Headless Horseman, speaks little to no actual words throughout the movie. He makes a few shouted commands to his steed and shushes a few witnesses, but otherwise is silent. He actually didn't know how to ride a horse when he got the part, although he did not admit this to Burton until after he was cast. Lastly, we actually owe Sleepy Hollow, and by extension Tim Burton, a huge debt for casting Christopher Lee in the film. Lee credited Burton in his memoirs of revitalizing his floundering film career. He credits Sleepy Hollow with the public recognizing him more, which he claims helped him secure the role of Saruman in The Lord of the Rings and later Count Dooku in Star Wars. So, in case it hasn't been said out loud, thank you, Mr. Burton. A great deal of popular film could be wildly different were it not for Sleepy Hollow. That wraps it up for this one. If you learned something new, leave a like or share with a friend. Get subscribed so you don't miss what's next. Any suggestions for movies you'd like to hear more about? Drop a comment below and I'll add some to the list. Maybe yours can be next. Thanks for watching.